can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Slams into the pile. He'll get one to the 17. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume, and it'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll blow it dead just about the 45-yard line. In a bunch formation. Give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is snowed under in the backfield. He'll lose yardage.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, I put it in the
first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting
that
big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Back to throw, it's Knight. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. And that's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Dealing with a second and long. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Oh, yeah.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Dykes.
Yeah.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical.
Oh, shit.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the ground, it's Terry. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Using his feet to buy time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
I want him so.
A nice job by the quarterback there.
Yeah,
outside the
that.
pocket,
Fuck that.
nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Unloads quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock it down.
Love is there. They need to get love.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
And they're fucking brothers, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period.
You got all these fast-ass motherfuckers.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Guess we're going to see next year.
Takes the handoff. It's Asher. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day. But right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
It's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Knight. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Caught close to the marker, it's Dykes. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it.
Damn!
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Osborne. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 45. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half.
Yeah, I mean, nothing
They're
pops
lining
up.
up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
And then they'll ask you again in a couple weeks.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
The direction is high.
You want to make play calling easy?
Shit, I got him and fucking
run the ball like that every
good
play.
motherfucking
I mean, when
linebacker
you can run that on
Penn
1st
State.
down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Under fire. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking for a man. It's Osborne. Gets it out quickly. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a
win with Florida School.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Yeah.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Punt is in the air. Here's a return from midfield. He's going to get loose.
That's good.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust,
he
was
was
going
the Island
to the house,
boys.
the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Georgia Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's reeled in. It's Terry. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Nigga. Oh, man. Oh, man.
To the 43-yard line and a first
So
down
excited.
for this
I press
offense.
X. So trying.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Osborne. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Forced out of the pocket. Working on the right. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
So now it's second and long. He'll try to do it himself.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy
kill this
because
nigga.
he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the reaction time shit is actually
time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
With reaction time.
Wants to go up top on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to pass. It's Osborne. Throws to the tight end. This one's complete. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up. You told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Osborne. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's McNabb. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Wants to throw again. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
On the run, it's Peppers. Gets it past the marker. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously
6'4", who's 6'4"?
Passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They feed him again. And how about that play by that giant,
oh, that's the bumper that ran at
mountain of a
14.
man on the defensive front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Man, if I had a fast running back,
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball. But he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint, but does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Buys a little time with his feet.
Was he?
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry.
Yeah, I thought he was taking in the second round. Like, I was going to try to pick him.
And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. The end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after three quarters. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC.
You got Mahomes, Kelsey.
Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip and tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over Mississippi State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Shut that nigga.
If I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations. Continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
To the air, it's Osborne. Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Yeah, in this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down.
Out to a tight end. He'll throw to a tight end no matter what.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Missouri gets to the line quickly. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quick completion on the out route. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Yeah. We've been throwing
dropping back, it's Osborne.
Really
pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes.
Hey.
Touchdown, Missouri. He got a step and just dusted the field. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
So with that shit, you just got to have it in your inventory?
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down.
They try to like fucking pump it up. It's funny. I was like,
Desperate to
convert it,
he'll
he's
throw it.
No, it's not.
And they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
College football is a game of inches. Let's see how this thing plays out, man. They were just trying to ice the game. If they could have gotten that 4th down, that was ball game. Now the opponent has life. Their defense has given them a chance. Let's see what they can do.
Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 45 on his way. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays on it.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield, it's Osborne. Pulls it in, it's Terry. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Man, you really wanted that first down. Time is not your friend right now. You better come to the line with a good thought process because that clock is ticking.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started.
Somebody got the rings.
Give to the running back. He's into the open down the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Not all